So here we are, Ski Trip 2025, out over the White Cliffs of Dover, avoiding EasyJets at Gatwick, and here's the resort, Courmayeur itself. And here we are, on the slopes, first day skiing. Great place. Front of the hotel, which was a lovely hotel, nothing to fault about it. The resort, looking out over the Mont Blanc Massif there, Mont Blanc right in front of us. And the lift system, looked a little bit dated, as you can see by this tin can coming down here. I think I've seen bigger wheelie bins. Anyway, it was a sharp contrast to the next day when we went up the Punta Helbrunner Skyway. And what a contrast. Very modern, and it's spun round 360 degrees. So you get a panoramic view as you go up. Here we are leaving, passing the exit entry to the Mont Blanc Tunnel and the Italian frontier system right there. Looking back over to Courmayeur slopes and now panning round as we slowly spin round. And here's another view looking out towards Switzerland in this direction. It is possible to ski down either side from the cable car. It's a pretty hairy itinerary route, and the snow conditions weren't really suitable on the day we were there, even though it's a nice sunny day, not suitable for skiing though. And now the final leg, we're just coming up to the buildings at the top of Punta Helbrunner, the final part of the journey, just about the highest cable car in Europe. Over there in the distance is the Matterhorn, a hotel that you can stay at if you're going to be climbing up top of Mont Blanc.
There's the summit of Mont Blanc. There's people that skied down from there. See the tracks? Down to Eula and up and Courmayeur. The runs that we go on. And down to Courmayeur down there. There's some skiers getting ready to descend from there. Or climb, I don't know. Across there is the Aiguille du Midi. And
The next day, having done a bit of research, we found Enrico, the guide for the day. Famous guides all over the Vallée Blanche, but we found Enrico who was to take me down the Vallée Blanche. It was an 8 o'clock start. We headed back up the Skyway cable car again, this time with our full avalanche gear, transponders tested, and running with wider skis, of course. Now, it wasn't quite as precarious as a descent from the Aiguille du Midi and that horrific arête with crampons and ropes on, but it had its moments.
okay,
John, enjoy. We go up there.
right.
Okay. We have to take some little speed
Yep,
because we have to step up.
yeah.
a little
More
bit.
speed, less stepping.
So, here we go, stepping off into the Vallée Blanche, a lifelong bucket list item. We're at about 4,500 metres and a perfect day.
Wow. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Enrico took us out on this traverse, not to admire the epic scenery in front of us, but to avoid a bit of a drop-off and a crevasse that was below us. You can maybe also pick up the snow conditions here. It hadn't snowed for some time, so the snow's been lying, it's got a crust on it, and it's kind of heavy going. Once you break through it, it's compacted down as well. So not the easiest of conditions, but what an epic day. Look at the weather, look at all that untracked snow in front of us. Absolutely epic.
Okay, this is all that I was hoping it would be. This is fantastic. Mount oh, wind blown, wind slab. Sticking to.
And now we're just turning into what is one of the first big crevasses we've encountered. These change their positions on the mountain all the time. Sometimes they fill in with snow, sometimes they open up. Thank goodness we had Enrico with us, who knew his way around. Chance to stop, catch our breath, photo opportunity, and then we were on our way again.
Amazing, John.
Okay,
How do you feel now?
this is all that I was hoping it would be. This is fantastic. Mountain to yourself also. Pretty cool, man. GoPro, I hope you're getting this.
More observant viewers will have noticed that we have now been joined by many other skiers. These are the crowds that have come in from the Aiguille du Midi side on the Chamonix cable car. It's positively crowded now, and instead of the powder we had enjoyed earlier, it was pretty much compacted now, and in fact the moguls were pretty solid ice in fact.
Okay, behind you. Oh wow.
The tower.
Yeah, that wasn't it, John?
Wow.
Unfortunately, the wide angle lens in the GoPro doesn't do the scenery justice. The ice formations were absolutely huge. Incredible columns of bluish green ice sticking out everywhere, was just on a massive scale, and all such impressive scenery.
I see it. So, did we just cross the glacier then? From one side to the other?
Yeah. Exactly. Because here there's other buildings.
Yes.
Let's see if we can ski a little bit more on some powder. Some snow.
Okay.
These hard-packed moguls were a little bit tricky. You had to keep an eye open because within the ice, and this was basically ice with just a loose dusting of snow on the top, within the ice there were many rocks that had been embedded in the glacier. There's one there, just showing through, and could catch you out very easily. But just coming up was, despite being much lower down, perhaps the best bit of powder skiing that we had in the entire descent.
Excellent, found some good snow there.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That was the last bit of powder. We'd got down quite low, and this is what's called the lunchroom. Fantastic scenery for a lunchroom. This is where we had our little break before we went into the final section of the Vallée Blanche.
Okay, so
Okay, let's go together.
okay, I'm behind you. Okay.
And that was just about it. From there, it was a few steps up into a cable car and then up to this railway platform, which looks back up the old glacier. Used to be able to ski all the way down into Chamonix, but there we go. It was photos in the sunshine and catch the little train that take us down into Chamonix for a well-deserved pint.
And there it goes out of sight, the Vallée Blanche. You can see the grey clean rock there, that's where the glacier used to be. Again, Enrico, this mountain is called?
Is it Petit Drew?
Petit Drew. Ah, for sure, man, we can ski down from the trees here.
So it was beer and medals all round in Chamonix. Fantastic day. Meanwhile, on the other side of the mountain, the rest of the ski party were skiing just as hard and enjoying themselves in the sunshine. Then it was time to go home for another year.